Good morning, everyone. Feels nice out here right now. I mean, seriously, it does, but it's going to be 90 today. Not too happy about 90, honestly. Normal still for us, but not happy about it. Yeah, I'm headed out to do my normal Tuesday stuff. Hustling through the morning routine, feeding everyone. I see Morris is in the chair up the hill. Hopefully he comes down when I go out. There you are. Good morning. Shaky, shaky? Okay. Good girl. Hi. Come here. Come here. Hi. Well, I've got Marty waiting on me. Morris normally is on the back bench when I come out the door. Good morning, Morris. Breakfast. I see him upstairs on his chair, but not necessarily hopping down. We'll see. And Stripe went out after sleeping in the house. I don't see him now. I swear I saw him a minute ago. Maybe he's on his way down the hill. Stripe went out after sleeping in the house overnight, but he hasn't come back around. I'm sure he'll be at my legs in a minute. Hi, Morris. That's my good boy. Good boy. Thank goodness. Stripe's here now, too. My hand's wet and has a watering can in it, but he's here. Oh, I'm very pleased, especially with me going off for the day today. Hi, buddy. We're almost through with our one walk around the park that we have time for this morning. It's pleasant enough out here right now with the breeze, because there's a breeze. Definitely worth it, even though it's not a long walk, because we get all the trash picked up and we're out in the sun long enough for it to matter. The only thing I worry about us going inside at the gym is, are we getting enough sunshine? Yeah. My suntan is not, I don't care about being dark or light, or I just know that it's not as dark as usual for this time of year. And I'm off. It's going to be that time of year where I'll be crunching leaves and acorns. You know, last year we just never had a lot of acorns. I bet this year we have a bumper crop. Okay, I turned the wrong way, but I didn't go any distance at all, so I've turned around so I don't get caught in that traffic over there. I've got a 5-minute cushion today, and I don't want to eat it up. Actually, about a 3-minute cushion now that I've gone the wrong way and had to turn around, but that's all right. There's a red juniper in front of me. Nice sky, pretty day. It's a Virginia paper tag, and the new driver is enjoying instant torque. But you can't get away from me. I went to listen to my book, and it just started playing on my phone speaker, which is unexpected. And then I'd like to go in and, you know, manually connect my phone, but it won't initialize this Bluetooth screen. So obviously I'm going to have to reboot. Yes, I did that while I was driving. The car absolutely drives just fine, even when you can't see either screen. And it always takes a little longer than you want for the Tesla T to pop up there. And it's remembering where I was navigated to, which is nice. And we'll give it just a minute here to connect to Bluetooth, and we'll see what's going on. It won't surprise me if I have to manually connect. But at least let's let the car, you know, show me the screen. All right, it says that I'm not connected to anything yet. And Oops, I guess I gotta hit it from the other side. Told it to connect, and I am now connected. Yeah, because it sort of does that when you walk up to the car and it unlocks and stuff, but anytime I've ever had anything where it didn't connect up on approach, then usually it's a manual thing, but that's okay. This guy in the Mercedes, he's in a rush. He come up behind me really quick and switch lanes, and he's all, you know, racetrack ready, and on his phone. That's okay, I hope. So did you guys see the reports yesterday of I'm using the term refreshed Model 3, but a Model 3 with the front bumper camera, a couple of other things, including brake-by-wire. Now, you know, the first 5 times I read that, I read steer-by-wire. It clearly said brake-by-wire, but I read steer-by-wire. I thought Cybertruck, I thought all the people that love that will be happy. That will be something people will consider a significant upgrade, blah, blah, blah. But it's brake-by-wire. And then the thread underneath where I read this, you know, a lot of people were, you know, people just get a little worried when they think the mechanical systems to do the braking or whatever aren't going to work properly. So, and that, I wasn't one of those people. I'm just saying that that was underneath there. So what do we think about that? Is that, I mean, I like that Tesla just throws stuff in as they get it ready. I realize it prevents them from making in some cases super huge marketing splashes about what they're doing, but they find stuff that's wrong, they fix it. They find stuff they can improve, they improve it. They just do that as a matter of course all the time. What's that principal's word? You know, they're just always improving. And there are a lot of improvements. It's not just that 1 or 2, it's a lot. So anyway, I guess I thought it was pretty cool. Oh, the stalk. The stalk was the other thing. Add back the turn signal stalk. I think people have spoken. As long as there's a wheel, they don't. You know, this just comes into the thing as where it would be, Tesla doesn't want to offer a lot of options because they don't want to increase price. That's why I think they don't offer a lot. They don't want to increase price. So you get a very few options other than software options. You get all the software options you want, and the software is great. I don't think there's any better out there, but the you know, configuration of the cars, you get to change the color and change the wheels and change a little bit in the interior. I mean, it's very few things, right? But it's a little frustrating for some people sometimes that the changing out the wheel or changing out whether or not you have a stalk isn't just, you know, an option that you can pick. Because there's camps of people where they're used to being stockless. Now they sure don't want a stock. And there's camps of people that, you know, I've had a stock my whole life. I can't drive without a stock. And, you know, neither's really wrong, right? It's just different people want different stuff. So I think I haven't heard of anybody using the turn signals, changing the turn signal from the wheel versus a stock. I haven't heard anybody long term after they had the car that couldn't get used to it or still hated it. I don't think so. So I don't know. In my old age, I'm trying to be better with change. And even I don't want a pop quiz on which Tesla years and models have which autopilot thing, which stock thing. I don't want to, you know, have the shifting on the screen or not on the screen. I don't want a pop quiz on that, okay? Because even as much as I pay attention, I'm not convinced I can pass it. So a quick update on my left eye, on my eyes. I absolutely think that the steroid drop has reduced the inflammation. I don't have any tenderness over there in the eye. The eye still feels pretty cruddy from time to time, you know, gunk in the eye. the light sensitivity is not as bad until I just got out here on the turnpike. And the muscle ache and pain is, you know, really the eye is feeling better, okay? I wish it was feeling a lot better, because tomorrow will be the day to start to only do 2 drops a day instead of 3, although maybe I can use Refresh. I'm sure I can mix that with whatever other drop I'm taking, just not at exactly the same time, and maybe keep the eye more lubricated and happy, because I think the thing I most like about the steroid drop is it's really cold, and so it feels better for a while. Love these dump trucks with no mud flaps. Yeah, love that. So anyway, it's for sure not worse. There's no, you know, spreading infection or, you know, problem there. And this again was really an issue with my eye lid, or my eye, you know, but not the you know, where the eyelashes are, not the actual eye. There was never really an issue with the eye itself. Well, the floater's in the eye, but yeah, out here in the bright light, I'm noticing the floater, and that's not wonderful. And you know, floaters take a long time to break up into smaller pieces, and they also take a long time for your brain to kind of stop seeing them between the two. You know, your brain is supposed to get more used to it, and Ruby's driving here. Your brain is supposed to get more used to it, and over time, they usually break up into smaller pieces, so they're not so visible. So that part's, you know, going to continue to be a problem for a while, but I'll be glad to get off of the brightness. I suppose I could break down and put on a pair of sunglasses, but I am loath to do that. So probably would rather live with it than wear sunglasses. We'll see how the day goes on, though. I don't know if I'm going to call the eye doctor and try to go, what are you doing? Well, just, you had the lane. If you'd have just, I guess he wants to stop there. Don't do crap like that. I don't know if I'm going to call the eye doctor or not. He kind of said to call back today if it was not better. Definitely if it was worse. My experience is usually they tell me that, and it takes me an extra day or 2 over some other people. So I don't know. I'm not going to call today. I might call tomorrow. I have no time tomorrow. Tomorrow I have a dentist appointment for me, and then a vet appointment for Marty, and the whole afternoon is in and out of the house. So I really, unless it's, you know, an emergency, I won't fit it in tomorrow. But I don't know yet. I've got 2 minutes to spare. I'm trying to hustle. My left climate keep on, because it's going to be picking up a lot of solar gain down there. It's going to be hot. I don't like to get behind in cooling on Ruby. So Ruby has a software update available, 2025.32.6. When I get home, it'll download, and then I'll put it on. Again, I'd like to just be able to say install after download. I don't want to have to wait for it to download and then tell it to install it. All right, Guardian Angel, here I come. The last update we had said minor updates, and this update, the release note says minor fixes. And there's no detail on either of them, so who only knows. Maybe it had something to do with the Bluetooth issue I had, and they've put out a fix for whatever caused that. I don't know. I'm not too worried about it. I will try not to forget to install it after it downloads later. I wanted to say that I did see the news that Tesla has updated the terms of the referral program again. I remember several years ago where somebody told me that, hey, you need to go remove your referral code from your video descriptions and at the end of your video, because Tesla, you know, killed the referral program, and, you know, you shouldn't be putting, you're not allowed to put that out there. You shouldn't be putting that out there, blah, blah, blah. And I just thought to myself, well, I think they're going to come back with another referral program, and I'm just going to leave it there, because I don't know what day anybody's watching the video and know it's not going to get me in trouble for having it out there. And so, yeah, it's out there. It's been out there. It's in the video description. We have received benefits from the referral program from time to time, and they've been appreciated. And I'll just leave it there. But yeah, there's a referral program. People should definitely, when possible, new prospective Tesla owners, people that have never owned a Tesla before, should definitely try to get a Tesla referral code, number, whatever you want to call it, from somebody that owns a Tesla that doesn't have so many that it's stupid to give them more. So, I don't know. You think we're ever going to see the guys from Now You Know show up at our house, Zach and Jesse? Although we've met a lot of people in person, we have not met them. When they were up at the track with Kyle, we didn't make it up there for that Pikes Peak car stuff they were doing. We didn't make it up there that time. So, but when they get their Roadster, we gave them our referral credit a long time ago, I think for the Model 3. You know, they were going to make a road trip in it, and they were going to stop at the house of all the people whose referral credits they had used. So maybe someday we'll see Zach and Jesse show up in the driveway. That sure would be nice. We still get to catch their show quite often, catch their posts on X and such as well. So that would be cool. Well, there's a lot of Hertz vans here this week. And so, yeah, I can't park in my spot over here. Kind of just really is annoying. Yeah, they're always down over here too. The problem that I have with parking over here, because I really don't mind walking a little farther on a pretty day, obviously, is that they don't have a sidewalk on both sides of the tree-lined area. And it's a little hot on the asphalt. Yeah, I have to watch for fire ants over here too. There's always fire ants. And I have been bit many a time in parking lots. What nice table and chairs. It's 180. The leaf comes out, and underneath is a place where you can even set stuff. It's pretty nice. I don't need it, of course, but it's still nice. Had a few Christmas things out. This doesn't have the silicone lid, but of course I have those, and yeah, I like it. And this is genuine Harry Potter merchandise. It's $5, and it's real leather, and there's nothing torn about it. That is a good find. The parking lot is extra crowded today. Extra crowded. I prefer larger parking lots with farther away, quieter places to park. And it seems like some of my favorite places are the exact opposite. If I didn't mention it earlier, don't forget to vote your Tesla shares if you have them. I swear I'm going to spare you all the details, but I am going to take time to leave feedback for the store manager today. It's been a while in coming, and it's time. It's time to leave some polite and detailed feedback.
Hey.
Hey.
I cleared the plate.
Yay, I saw you. Well, I saw someone's at your workbench flash by, and I thought, Don's cleared the plate for me. I didn't look, but I thought that, and I saw our FedEx driver put the package on the boardwalk. Was that the same gentleman that didn't come up the hill?
I was in a meeting on a call.
Okay.
So I couldn't see.
Well, he did come up the hill with the truck, and he did. He did.
Okay.
Yeah, so I left him feedback. Excellent package placement.
Yes.
Gotta train him.
Man.
Well, I really did make good progress last night on this, and I feel sure I can finish the building. It's only 5:30-ish. I just got done doing the video with Gray. I see I'm going to need to come back in and add some more flowers, you know, where the set just didn't have it, but I've got tons of flowers to add, so I will end up doing that. It's so cute. And, you know, I think I can say that I'm happy that I did the alternate build. I really do like it. I added some flowers. I swapped out. These were white. I made them orange. These were light orange. I made them orange. I added lots of leaves and flowers. These were white. I didn't like that. I made them the medium orange or light orange, I guess, color. I added this floodlight on the back side because that hole was there. I added a little cupboard inside. I took more care to the floor than the person did. And yeah, I'm pretty happy. This guy is built slightly different from the original build and neat. And yeah, I guess this is a kid's cartoon, but I'm not familiar with it. But it's pretty cool.